Introduction. The loss of Malaysia Airlines flight Mh370 on 8 March 2014 is one of the largest mysteries in aviation. Flight Mh370 was a Boeing 777-200ER that was traveling from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia to Beijing, China with 239 persons on board. To the date, the primary wreckage of the plane is still missing, and the underlying cause of the accident remains a mystery. This paper reviews the Mh370 accident under an engineering ethics perspective, identifying areas of concern due to issues in aviation safety, responsibility, and transparency. Background of incident: Mh370 took off at 12:41 local time and lost contact with air traffic controllers around 1:19 a.m. The last communication was a standard "Good night Malaysian 370" from the cockpit. Military radar later tracked the plane deviating from course first. It was seen taking an abrupt turn to west over the Malay Peninsula. Later, to the south over the Indian Ocean. Satellite information appeared to show that it flew for hours before running out of fuel and crashed into ocean. The incident also raised several questions about airline security, tracking system for aircraft, and efficient search and rescue operation. It initiated debate on airlines, manufacturers, and aviation agencies, rules in ensuring passenger security and openness. Investigations: the root cause. Despite numerous search expeditions include a joint 200 million multinational mission by Malaysia, Australia, and China, the primary wreckage of Mh370 is still not found, but various items of debris such as a flaperon off Reunion Island have all been confirmed to be that of the aircraft. Investigators consider various theories for the cause of disappearance. Mechanical failure. Some have purpose catastrophic system failure, like a fire or structural failures, which disable the crew and cause the plane to fly on autopilot until fuel depletion. Terrorism or hijacking. Although no definitive proof exists for this hypothesis, early speculation postulated possible hijacking or terrorism. There have been strong ethical issues raised over security and transparency in investigative procedures due to the insufficiency of definitive findings. Challenge and unanswered questions. Lack of a black box. The absence of the flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder, which critical for understanding the final moments of the flight, remains one of the biggest obstacles to definitive conclusions. Communication gaps. The sudden loss of communication with air traffic control and the absence of any distress signal have puzzled investigators, as standard protocols would have seen some form of emergency transmissions. Impact of aviation safety. In responses to the mystery, of Mh370, aviation authorities around the world have been reviewing and updating protocols for tracking aircraft over oceans. These include new system design to ensure more consistent communication and real-time tracking to avoid a similar situation in the future. Ongoing impact, technological advancement. The incident has spurred the development of improved satellite-based tracking system and better emergency communication technology for aircraft. Emotional and political impact. Families of the passenger continue to seek closure, and the Mh370 tragedy remains a somber reminder of the limits of current aviation safety protocols. It has also led to debates about transparency in international investigation. Continuing interest. Despite the suspension of the official search in 2018, independent researcher, aviation expert, and some government periodically revisit the case in the hope that new technology or information might eventually shed light on the mystery.
Point of view, engineering ethics for MH370 accidents. The first one, aircraft tracking and communication. The loss of MH370 exposed serious flaws in aircraft tracking and communication system. Engineering have an ethical duty to design systems that ensure constant, reliable tracking, especially in critical operations like aviation. The absence of real-time data made the research difficult and highlighted the need for improved safety technologies. The second one, transparency and public trust. After the after the incidents, the delay and inconsistencies in releasing information affected public trust. Ethical engineering practice requires honesty, and timely communication. Both engineering and aviation authorities must be transparent, especially during crises, to uphold public confidence. The third one, accountability of engineering and of engineers and authorities. The tragedy emphasized the need for accountability at all levels: engineers, airline operators, and regulatory bodies. Ethical responsibility includes proper maintenance, safety checks, and rising concerns, cons, concerns when risks are identified. Negligence negligence in these areas can lead to disastrous outcomes. So for the opinion, MH370 is a powerful reminder that engineering ethics go beyond just technical work. Engineer must anticipate risk, take, take responsibility, and prioritize, prioritize human life. This case shows the urgent need for better systems and stronger ethical accountability in aviation and all system safety critical industry. The conclusion is The loss of Mh370 is an important example of a study in engineering ethics, which is accountability, safety, and transparency are highlighted. Although no technical cause is known, future aviation policies and practice should be shaped by whatever ethics can be gleaned from it. It is critical that engineers that design equipment, airlines that operate aircraft, and government that regulate them work together to enable future tragedies like that of MH370 not to occur. Thank you.